So your Hobie SUP is going to come with a center fin, different shapes and variations depending on the size of the board, and side fins, also a little different depending on the board. Your side fin simply goes in, real simply into this box here. You put the flat side of the fin on the inside and the foil side on the outside. This little key here you'll find in your center box. Just simply push the fin into here. If you have to, you might have to loosen these up a little bit. Slide it fore or aft so it's even with the other fin, and tighten down the two screws snugly. Don't over tighten them. And your side fins are installed. Okay, on our surf SUPs that have futures boxes, we a little different system. It still takes the same Allen wrench, or an Allen wrench. You'll find that usually in your center box. Flat side of the fin goes inboard, the foil goes outboard. Just simply slide the fin in, slide it back, push it down. You may have to back this screw out a little bit and then tighten up the screw. Your Hobie SUP will come with a center fin. The plate and screw will either be in the fin or it may be already in the box. This particular one's in the fin. So we take the plate off, put it in the slot in the box, just kick it to the back of the box very simply. Put your fin in, slide it forward to wherever you want it, usually a couple about center of the box works fine, unless you have a preference. And kick the fin down, push the little plate up, drop your screw in, and tighten her up. And that's the way your fin should go in. Okay, in the event that your fin goes in stiff, often the problem is this area right here is a little on the fat side. So if you put your fin in the way you put it in, and if it's sticking right here and won't go in, this particular one fits perfect. But if it's sticking right here real hard, what we do is we just need to take off a little bit of material on this lower edge on both sides of the fin. The box has a 1 degree tilt to it, so it gets tighter as it goes in. Okay, so what we're going to do is take off a little material here. The way we do this, get a padded surface, a block of a piece of wood with some like 80 grit or 60 grit sandpaper on it. And you want to only sand this, don't sand any of the glossiness of your fin, and only the lower edge. So you kind of put a bit of an angle on your block and just take off material like that on both sides. Again, not hitting the glossy part. And just kind of keep taking off a little bit of material and then go back and retry it in the board until eventually it'll pop right on in. So we've sanded off a bit of material right here, and this fin was already fitting pretty good, but it'll just go in that much easier now by just eliminating a little bit of that material. One other area sometimes can be a problem is this rounded area right here, and if that's the case, it's the distance here. You can again do the same thing and just take off a little bit of material right there, and that'll also help it pop in. So, and the fins do change from box to box and fin to fin, so it's something you might have to do. Now, in the event your fin was sloppy, a little bit loose here, a real simple trick is just to take a little piece of masking tape or something and very simply just put a little piece of tape like that on and take up that little bit of slop. You'll never know it's there, and you put it in there and it'll go in and be even tighter yet. So that's the way to put your fins in, and you're ready to go supping.